What's up, guys? It's your boy, DopeRandy YT, and we're back at it again. And this is going to be a special episode. This is going to be race number 1 for Dortmund Autosport and its assistants. You saw in the last episode, we basically got up to speed. We signed our driver, y'all know Opmeyer, the Netherlands product. We have our core, we have our badge, we have our the core, the badge, the team. We're all ready to rock and roll. There is one thing, actually two things, for transparency reasons. Number one, I did change the badge just slightly. Instead of the triangles being straight up and down, the triangle is now diagonal, so that it creates a pretty pattern with the white with the two other triangles. That's pretty cool. And then finally, before we get into anything, we're gonna go back to customization, I think. Oh, can you not? Hold on, I'm looking for the settings. Which, yes, settings. And courtesy of, I'm going to leave the information of Shorp and Major, two friends of mine, who are also doing a F1 league. Go check them, F1 career. Go check them out on Twitch and other platforms. They try to race on 80, and no offense, but they were running into points, and they thought it was too easy. So for the purpose of this rebuild, and the purpose of this career, we're going to bump it up from 80, and we're going to put it on, we're going to put it on 91. Why the hell not? For Trackhouse Racing and SVG. Why the hell not? It did just save that, right? How do I get back to it? Yeah, it did just save that, right? Alright, cool. Now we're ready to rock and roll. Very first thing. Okay. We are dead last in almost everything. If that's it, I noticed right off the bat, the chassis is not that good at all. And as you can see, it's responsible for the overall mass of the vehicle and how it's distributed. And our brakes and tires are going to be trash, quite frankly. We need to fix that. We do have 1,000 points, courtesy of a pre-order that we did way back when. We're going to go ahead and just knock out the plank. It will be done just in time for the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix, which is nice. So that's in development, and I think that's all we're going to do. We got 250,000. And I don't think we can do a thing with that. I know we can't do a thing with the points. Yeah, we can't do a thing with the points. How about anything with money? No, why are all these so freaking expensive? 250 is... yeah. Alright. So, with that said, and we need to get more money. So, Bahrain. The Bahrain Grand Prix. We've done some other stuff as well, as you can see. We're gonna advance. Hey, we got... I just saw some money. Hey, that's a lot of money. So now we're at 1.18 mil, but we're gonna go just straight into the Bahrain International Circuit. First race of Dortmund Autosport. Here we go. And I will see y'all for qualifying. Alright, and we are back for short qualifying. I wanted to do regular qualifying, but this video would be 3 bajillion hours long if we did the full 3 rounds, but we have something here in our Dortmund Autosport number 7. We have done the practices. The code is not. We got him. We've got. You know. I'm not saying we got problems, but I would not. Don't expect us to be on the podium here. Don't expect us to even be in the points. It's kind of that bad, to be frank. Yeah, the chassis is not helping us at all. It is holding us. Like, yeah, it is. It is holding us. I think it's time to rock and. Just to make sure it is under Park Ferme. Wait, is everyone out there? Has my teammate even gone out there yet? No. Oh, there he is. OPM. He's in the... Well, I do notice we're the only black dot. So that a different color. Alright, I am not expecting...
Okay, again, mate. We've made some changes to the way that ERS works this year, so you're going to have multiple modes to choose from in the race now. Have a play around with them in your MFD during the practice sessions, and think about how you might use them on race day. I'll check back with you soon to chat more about it.
I mean, buddy. I don't like this. Like, I like the it looks fantastic. Everything looks wicked, right? Everything looks wicked. Problem is, the core is I shouldn't say that. The core is not that bad. It could be a hell of a lot worse. I don't think we're gonna finish last. I'll say that. We do have ways to go though. It's under the beautiful Bahrainian track. I mean, that's a big problem right there. It's just getting... Every time I want to get back to the gas after a hard braking thing, it just wants to squeal. Which is fine. I can hold on to it, but the problem is like, look at Fernando. He is just pulling away.
We've dropped to P15.
Shut up. Shut up, George. Or Jeff, whatever the fuck your name is. No, Mork. His name is Mork. Hashtag bring back Jeff. Well, we did the qualifying program, and we were expected to qualify in last. So, here goes nothing. Here goes nothing, y'all. As we come down, and we're going to take the flag, and we are on the clock officially. And we're going to go all the way down. We're going to get a pretty good, hit the curb, that's fine. Not a bad turn one, but the problem is our fucking battery is already under 20%. Jesus Christ. Oh, alright, right, we're there. We are officially in last, by the way. Just want to point that out. Let's see, it looks like I'm not even going to pay attention. That's a pretty good that's a good corner from us. As we go down, complete sector 2. I'm giving this puppy everything I got in the Dortmund Autosport. That felt pretty good. Maybe? I just hope we're not last. That's all I hope. And here we go, down the back straight. Our time is going to be okay. A 1:31.821 is going to be our time. A 1:31.821, and we're going to go back. We're going to up to P20. I'm not doing it. No, I ain't doing it. Yeah, nah, we're gonna. Alright, I'll see y'all back in the pits. So, that was pretty... That was... So how close are we? Like, if it's lopsided, that's one thing. Okay, so... I'm celebrating, but we're literally a tenth and a half ahead of our teammate. What happened to Yuki here? Literally. Well, I mean a half second. And I am going to assume that I'm not going to go back out there again. Oh, actually... I'll go out there one more... and forget it. We'll do one more time. Why the hell not? If we get there, we get there. We'll do one more time. Why not? Oh my god, I didn't even make it back to the line. Wow. Wow, I got sold. That is why... Oh, I'm an idiot. I am an idiot. I didn't even make it back to the line. Holy smokes. Alright. Lando Norris is on the pole, y'all. By 3. Damn. So, who passed Yuki? Okay. Oh, I don't like this. We'll both... I don't like this. Alright. Dortmund Autosport sharing the back of the grid. Lovely. Absolutely lovely stuff. But I will say, I was kind of happy with our race pace. I was kind of happy. I'm cautiously optimistic about this. It looks like the skies are not going to open up, so that's good. Freaking Mork. Here goes nothing. 29 laps around Bahrain. Here we go. And I'll see you on the track.
Push your way up the order.
Alright, here we go. We are live on the grid for the Bahrain Grand Prix. We're doing our pit stops. We're going with the two-stopper, obviously. And like I mentioned, cautiously optimistic. We are slow. That's one word to say. The worst call on the grid. But here we go, boys. We got a formation lap, as always in F1. And unfortunately, our speed shows as we are taking both ports of the last row on the grid in myself and my teammate Art Mile in the Dortmund Autosport machines in the formation lap at the Bahrain Grand Prix. So, on a formation lap, what you try to do, you try to put cold, you try to take away the coldness in your tires, and you try to heat up the engine, you heat up the brakes, you heat up the tires, make it to where you are in the best position possible to make some moves into turn 1. And here we go. With just P21. We're behind Logan Sargent, Nico Hulkenberg, and Bottas. Our teammate is still... Oh, out. As Mark said, there was no rain in the forecast. obviously, since we're in the Middle East, pal, like, what do you want me to do? I mean, to be frank, you can just feel the tension. You can cut the tension with a knife. You just hope that everything goes to plan. We've done all this preparation, all of this testing and building. We've done everything you can. And now it is time to line them up and get them going. Our left front tires kind of get warm. Our right front is absolutely cooked, which it is what it is. So let's take our spot on the grid. And we just absolutely fumble it. Not even close. But here we go. You can't think about it. We got 4, 5. We got 5 red lights. And away we go with the Bahrain Grand Prix and Dortmund Autosport. Here we go. So, we're waiting for the big crowd. And then I get past. And then huge lock up here and going into turn 1. Everyone trying to fight for space. We are side by side with Bottas for P20. We throw it in there. We get past Bottas. We're going to be wheel-to-wheel with Hulkenberg, but that Haas is just too powerful for us. And here comes Bottas back. Whoa! Whoa! As we have to lock up on the brakes going into the corner. Hulkenberg has to get around us, but we keep Bottas behind us. We're just trying to settle in right here. As we have a big Congo line. Whoa! Again, I'm too late on the brakes. Here comes Bottas. Oh, we touch, but we're still good. Oh, I get loose. He's still side by side with us. Still side by side. And I just throw it in there. Still side by side. We cut him off eventually. And we get P20. Now, we just have to maintain momentum here. You know, the worst part about our car is the chassis, which is the tires and the brakes, and at this track, that's what you need. So it could be an interesting night for us, but let's just hold on here. But you can see already, the tires are just... I am wheeling this thing. Wheeling this bad boy for all its might, even on lap number 1. Still loose, but we are now going to be in DRS. If you haven't heard, it's now lap 2, not lap 3. And we're just going to try to be in the DRS train of Nico Hulkenberg and Albon and that big Congo line. It looks like that's Logan Sargent ahead of him. But that's the goal. But this handling is not the move, Sway. And then our teammate Opmiles in P22 just chilling. Waiting for any calamity. Yeah, but these tiles... Now, it's probably not a good thing that I'm cooking them like this. But still. Dang gum. Like, I'm just throwing it into these corners trying to keep on the DRS train. And we're doing somewhat of a good job here. But I just feel, with the way this car is, if I get loose, it's over. Kinda like I am swimming all over these corners. I mean, I see. I can't get back to the gas like that though. I just can't. No matter what I do. For Verstappen with a fast lap, that's nothing abnormal from the 3-time champion. Still in the... Oh, we got a caution on the track. First caution of the year. Someone has come off, according to Mork. As everyone slams on the brakes and... Oh my god, that's Max Verstappen. The first caution of the year was for Max Verstappen getting sideways. And not bending it, but losing it in turn 1. That is tough, as they say. Oh my god, this car is just brutal. No grip at all in these fucking corners. Especially Sector 1. Oh, what a save by DopeRandy YT. That Sector 1 is just brutal. Brutal for our Dortmund Autosport car. As I try not to hit Hulkenberg in the ass. I mean, you can see it on right above the cockpit. Engineering insanity. That's what this car is at the moment. Engineered insanity. And that's the motto we're gonna live by. Engineered insanity. As we're still in the DRS train, but I got a feeling if just one bad bobble away from losing it, and then that would probably be the end of that. But the good news is, I feel like Bottas hasn't really made a move yet. As here we come down the long straightaway. Lap number 4, we're starting to lose them, which is a problem. Again, you have to be under 1 second. And Mork with the best message of the day of we're going to start to lose grip. Otherwise, I just kill the cone. And yeah, losing grip is the name of the game, and we are doing it. And unfortunately, we have lost the DRS train with Nico. And we're going to fall straight into the clutches of Bottas now because of it. As again, I am wheeling this thing for everything it's got. Everything it's got in its might. And it's just... we're trying. And yeah, officially we have lost the DRS train. As we are 2 1/10. But they're just going to pull away. And now I am cooked. Cooked like a steak on the 4th of July. And... I just gotta... whoa! There's no grip in this fucking Dortmund Autosport car. And I knew that it would be a problem, and I still went on with it. That's the worst thing about it. But like it says, engineering insanity. And so this is what I'm afraid of. Because here comes... Bottas is going to have DRS in the overtake. And here he comes. I just gotta try to block. Because if he gets around, it might be over. He goes. I don't know where he was trying to go. Oh, there goes his wing. There goes the wing. I don't know what he was trying to do. He wasn't gonna fit that tiny ass hole in the outside line. If that's what his intention. And well, now he tucks back in the line. Oh, as we get loose again. Verstappen gets around Bottas. That's how slow we are. Or that's how fast Verstappen is. As again, I am just... it is just a power slide into each of these corners. Every single time. And, like, I appreciate the understeer message, but I don't think it's going to make a fucking difference. As, I mean... Verstappen's gonna come right here. Just easy pass on me. We're just gonna tuck him behind. Oatmeal does get around Bottas for P21. So he's not last anymore, which is a W. That is a W in the comments. But I mean, yeah, like, this thing is just trash. Absolute trash. And I mean, the problem is Hulkenberg is 5.5 seconds ahead of us, and not 3 laps ago he was literally in our lap, like I was with the DRS train with them in his freaking lap, and now, like, the growing pains of Dortmund Autosport. You have us, the 2 of us, and Bottas. And that's all by ourselves. something happened about us. I mean, the front ring definitely, but he just ran into the back of us, mate. Like, what do you want me to do? But yeah, I think it's pretty safe to say the soft tires do not like these cores as I am wheeling on this thing. And it doesn't even, like, the battery is not like, it drains so, I mean, I get loose again. But this core is just not good at the moment, and I expected that. Race 1 of the new era. Well, not last, which was the goal. We are not last. And yeah, our tires are on orange, which is not good. And now Oatmeal he's gonna have the DRS and he's gonna try to get around us. And there he goes on the inside like a normal responsible driver would. But we're gonna try to take him on. And we keep going. I'm gonna have to concede the spot. So he's in the P20 and I'm back to P21. Oh, well, so as something just happened to the Altmaier machine, unfortunately. That's my team call. I think he just overshot the corner. He's back. He's back at it. So that's good. Oh, again, just no grip. No tiles. These soft tiles are fucking trash, to be frank. And if you saw the race strategy, it's a two-stop race. We pit for softs on lap 9, and then for hards on lap 18, and then we go to the rest of the way. But I mean, dang gum, dude. This is just brutal. Like, Oatmeal has already caught back up to us. Now, fair play to him, or it could be just how bad we are in the... Could just be how bad we are. Oatmeal's going to get beside of us, and he's going to pass us. I mean, dang. And then... We just... Oh, and there it goes. There it goes. We finally spun it. We finally looped it. It took a while. But see, it just went... It just... Nothing happened. We just lost talent. That's the worst part. We just lost freaking talent. But we had to get back going quickly. Well, Gasly is just going to boat race past us. And now we're probably going to be holding up Sonoda. But I mean... On these tiles, this is just a nightmare. We have to pit this lap. Our tiles should not be in the red like that. This is a skating rink. This is an ice skating rink, mate. As Yuki's gonna get a... Oh, no. He ain't. We're gonna try to fight it. But, oh, we almost spin again. My left reel is on 83, and my right reel is on 80. Like, holy crap, dude. Oh, holy crap. So, at this point, we're coming in this lap. I can't do another lap. My tire's probably going to pop. 85 and 81. So, game plan... And this is vaguely disappointing, but we're just going to have to... Yeah, we're just going to have to go to hard tiles. I can't do this. We just cannot do this. At least we'll have optimal pit stops, though. Oh, hard tiles. And we're back to P22, last place. last freaking place. That is just fantastic banter. All because the soft tiles in our core just did not match at all. It is absolutely brutal. So now, I mean, I wasn't expecting to get points, as Morg just relays the unfortunate news that this is our true position. Like, no shit, Sherlock. We spun, and we're probably the slowest fucking car on the track. Of course, this is our true position, you dimwit. But yeah, just the fact that our tiles, the soft tiles just killed us. And now, if we don't get I mean, we wasn't going to get point. Hey, teammates in the pits. Hey, yo. I mean, our teammate probably wasn't going to get points anyway. I mean, our team, nor our teammate, wasn't probably going to get points anyway. But, jeez Louise, man. I could have expected better than this. Like, we do have the worst core on the grid, if you look at the numbers. And oh! Albon's out of the session. Safety? I don't see y'all. Frick. When are you gonna have a safety call? And there he is on the... Hey, there he is. So, we're not gonna get last. That's a start. That's a huge start, actually. So... what do you want me to do? It's gonna take time to... It's gonna take a lot of time to build up this core. And this is gonna be the growth, especially at a track like this, where you need tires, and the worst thing about it was probably the tires. Like, that is not good at all. And it looks like we're not going to get a safety call with Albon retiring in Sector 1. So... we're cooked. We are absolutely cooked. Jeff, it's not... what's the point? What's the bloody point? So... actually, I'm gonna try to... I'm gonna try a new segment here. And we're gonna do this for every track on the F1 calendar. And you let me know if we do this, if you like it or not. But we're gonna try to do an interesting facts about each country we're racing in. And also, so I think it's universally known that soccer is the universal sport of choice. We're gonna try to do not only that, but we're also gonna try to get some soccer facts about the country known as Bahrain. And so let's just go ahead and jump straight into it. So Bahrain does not have a rich football history at all. They have never qualified for the FIFA World Cup. I probably can't name you one player, to be honest with you. They are 80th in the FIFA World Cup rankings, which is insane to me, considering the fact that it feels like they just get squashed by teams like, you know, freaking South Korea and Japan and China and all these big Asian Saudi Arabia is another one. Like all these big Asian nations. And they just don't. So fair play to Bahrain. They all, 80th in the FIFA World Rankings. For context, that's not that half bad. That's actually pretty good for them, considering the fact that they're ahead of nations like El Salvador and Honduras, who are rich in football history, kind of for the CONCACAF. But outside of that, there ain't much to go off of. I don't know. Not so, and that's unfortunately that's going to be that. Bahrain is probably one of the lowest ranked teams that we're going to feature in this video, but it is good that they're up to 80th in the FIFA World Rankings. Now, with that said, they have a very interesting. Bahrain is a very interesting nation. Did you know about Bahrain that it's not even 50 years old yet as an independent nation? That it's only been an independent nation for 46 years. It has swapped hands between the Persian Empire, the Portuguese, the British, and other civilizations. But it finally declared nationhood in 1971 and joined the UN and the Arab League shortly after the fact. So good for them. Good for them. Another fact number 2, you could say, is Bahrain was one of the earliest adopters of the Islam faith, as it is thought by historians that Bahrain converted to Islam as early as 628 AD, back when it was ruled by a whole bunch of different civilizations, and that this would have made it an Islam nation 4 years before the death of the Prophet Muhammad, of course, who is very notorious with the Islam faith. And as a matter of fact, the Al-Khamis Mosque dates back to 692 AD, which is Bahrain's first mosque and is one of the oldest and most important mosques in the entire planet. So, you love to see it. Another fact is the fact that Bahrain is home to 3 UNESCO World Heritage Sites. Among them are 100,000 burial mounds, which dates back to 2200 BC. For a nation that is less than half the size of London, that's quite a few graves. It is indeed. Another fun fact, as we are catching botas here really quickly, we have just been chilling like villains back here. And yeah, we're catching them really quickly, actually. We're gonna be right on his bumper right now. But we're not gonna make the corner. We're not gonna do the turn. No. Almost. But we are gonna just time it up. We're gonna do the DRS. And then yelp. And then that is a clean pass if I've ever seen one. Use that mirrors clear. And that's how you get around them for P20. Back into the top 20. Alright. But as we were saying, another fun fact about Bahrain So you can find the Tree of Life in Bahrain. Actually, in the mid 1500s, a single mesquite tree was planted in the Bahrain southern desert. To this day, the lone tree still stands in full green bloom and serves as a symbol for the Tree of Life. You should care because there are no obvious water sources and that have been feeding the tree over the centuries, so it remains a mystery that it's been alive for almost for almost 500 years. It is insane. And then finally, and I think this is the most interesting one, it has the world's largest underwater theme park. The world's largest underwater theme park. It is sprawling across more than 100,000 square meters. Dive Bahrain is genuinely mind-boggling. Truly a haven for scuba enthusiasts, Dive Bahrain even comes within a sunken Boeing 747 complete with core studs and a healthy coat of rust. The park is also the most eco-friendly of its kind and provides a great opportunity to study marine life. So that's just some facts about Bahrain as a whole. Again, I'm going to leave the website that I found these facts. Shout out to enjoytravel.com for the source about Bahrain. And, yeah. That's just a little known. And like I said, we're going to do this throughout the entire season for all of the tracks. Unfortunately, I can't get much about its history as a soccer nation, just because of the fact that it's just not rich. But I'm sure. But we're gonna go to Silverstone in England. We're gonna go to Germany. Oh no, I take that back. We're gonna go to Silverstone in England. We're gonna go to Monza in Italy. We're gonna go to Paul Ricard in France. You know, the football will get covered, don't you, Roy? But yeah, this is just not it, Chief. Look back and Pete, like, we do pass our teammate, but I mean, still, what in the heck? What are we doing here? We're literally just killing time. We're all by ourselves. We're all by ourselves. Our teammate just pitted. So we're up to P19. I mean, dang, oh no. Y'all don't want to see me just do by myself for the rest of this race. So when something happens, we'll get up to it. But for now, we'll skip to a better part of the race. And we back as we have just fast forward to lap 25. Our teammate, who was 6.5 to 7 seconds behind us, has caught us and ran us down on his freshal horde tiles. But on lap 25, we're looking to come in and make a pit stop right now, actually. Yeah, this is just... I will say this. If you've been watching the Treckle, we are somewhat... We're about a... Like this run, we've been about a second or two or three behind Soljet the entire run. Which, I mean, it's not a good thing, as Oatmeal's going to go beside of us, but he gets out of it, and I mean, I'm like, just go, pal, just go. And he's going to go into P18. We drop back to P19. Because again, we're starting to... Yeah, no dip Charlotte on the tire loss. And, we're just going to try to come in. Maybe get a hot lap. Maybe try to steal a point. It turns out that we don't get... I didn't have 2 pairs of soft tiles, which sucks. Because that would have been useful to have. Would have been useful to have. So now we just got the mediums. And as you can see out behind me, problem that we've got, that's the leader of the race, Carlos Sainz, right there, which again is a problem. As now, I mean, we've basically got P20 wrapped up as long as we don't wreck or bend the thing. Which, the way the grip has been in this race, I mean, who knows? Maybe. Who knows at this point? But we're just going to be chilling out at this point. So now we're going to try to do a hot lap. And also the problem is I got to go fast enough that Sainz ain't going to pass us. So here we go. I changed my deploy to hot lap, and we're going to just drain this battery. Because you have to think, like, I've got 2 laps to stay on the lead. I've got 2 laps to stay. As you can just see the battery just completely dropping like a rock. Which is what I expected, to be frank. But this is the best we've looked in terms of pace. Like, this is easily going to be our fastest lap because of the fresh tires, because of the fact that there's been so much rubble that's been put down onto the track, and just the fact that we've gotten more and more comfortable with the line as the race has progressed, which is what you would expect. And quite frank, unfortunately, as much as you fans don't want to hear it, it's probably what we've been wanting to do this entire race, is just learn and figure out what our Dortmund Autosport team can build off of. As it looks like, we're going to have a pretty good lap here. Sainz hasn't really gained on us that much, which I consider a W. Yeah, we gained over about a second and a half. As now, unfortunately, we got to seat the position. The blue flags are on, which means that a blue flag in F1 means that we have to concede the position, as we are considered slower traffic. As we are considered slower traffic, and we have to yield for the front runners. Hopefully, in about 2 or 3 or 4 years, this is going to be us. But for now, we're just the photo. But the problem is, this is the last lap of the race for them. And Sainz has a pretty good lead. So, I don't feel like giving it up. If he passes me, he passes me. But it ain't like he's going to lose the race because of me. I want to take pride in the fact that we both finished on the lead lap in our first race. And I guess if you ignore the blue flag, you get a 10-second penalty, which, okay. But the thing is, what's that? That ain't going to do a thing for us. As Sainz wins the race, and Bottas is already a lap down. So it's not like he can pass us. So, yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's really nothing to lose for us because of it. Just the fact that we could finish this race on the lead lap, which I think is a W. Yeah, just finish all of the laps, get all of the knowledge we can. So we're gonna go around one more time, one lap to go, presented by Credit One Bank, # cheap plug. Literally, it's been like that. It's been like this for the past ever since that first pit stop. We've been in our own little planet, all by ourselves. And I will say, look, the soft tires were not the move, but I don't think we were that far off the pace on the mediums and the hard tires compared to the rest of the field. I don't know what happened to Bottas, other than the wing wouldn't make you that slow. So something happened. As we come home in P20, we do gain a spot in comparison to where we started. So that's small victories. That's the small victories. But yeah, like I said, Carlos Sainz won the race. And Ferrari actually did pretty well in this race. They got forced, and they're going to have P3, as you see Charles Leclerc in P3. And Lando gets P2 in the first race of the season. Which is nice.
Well, that was certainly an exciting weekend.
Verstappen comes all the way back to finish in P7 after all of that, which I think is a miracle in itself. But that just shows how Verstappen is a demigod in this game, right? But yeah, P20. Oh yeah, Jono, he got a P18. If you notice, so that's better than P20 and P21. But I mean, I will say we did learn a lot about ourselves. As you can see, the performance comparison, it's, oh Lord have mercy, that is steep. That is really steep. And yes, it's already more than 10% without We just need more. As you look at the table, Sainz is in P1, Lando, Charles, Oscar got P4, George P5. Yeah, the usual suspects. Hamilton won P10, which I thought was a little low, but we got a long way to go. Finishing P20 really wasn't even that close. We got work to do, but we found ourselves. But we're going to wrap it up here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. We're going to be better, I promise. Y'all have a good day, and peace out.